restore the Department of Justice to an institution that focuses on fighting law and order and crime, and putting real focuses on fighting law and order and crime, and putting fighting law and order and crime, and putting real.
I declare, honey, what a disgrace. DEI hire Caroline Lipless strikes again. But I'm going to go ahead and keep it a stack with your players. That's probably the first and the only time that we're going to hear her accidentally tell the truth, because that's exactly what this administration is doing, fighting against law and order instead of fighting for law and order. And we have a example of this on yesterday. The Frump and Dump administration appeared in federal Judge Boasberg's courtroom to explain their defiance of his court order temporarily blocking the use of the wartime law Alien Enemies Act. Well, baby, according to reporting, honey, Frump and Dump's DOJ, not only before they got there tried to backpedal and pussy pop out of reporting to the courtroom, but they actually tried to get the judge removed. And when they failed to do that, they went up in there and refused to answer any questions on those deportation flights of those alleged gang members. They say that Frump and Dump's Justice Department lawyer refused to answer any detailed questions about the deportation flights to El Salvador that took place over the weekend. But he argued that Frump and Dump had broad authority to remove the immigrants from the United States under the wartime law Alien Enemies Act, which is the law that the judge temporarily blocked them from using. So because they refused to answer any detailed questions on like when the flights went out, were there any flights in the air when the order was actually issued or anything like that, the judge directed him to inform him by noon today exactly what time the government believes his order stopping the deportation flights went into effect. Now, the judge said that he didn't intend to rule on the merits on whether the Frump and Dump administration was correct in his decision to deport the migrants. However, he only wanted to figure out the timeline of the flights to determine whether they had violated his ruling. But baby, if Frump and Dump's Crackerjack Box DOJ attorney refused to say anything about the flights, citing national security. Now, I'm pretty sure that the judge knows, and I know damn well we all know, that the Frump and Dump administration is guilty of violating the judge's order. However, the Frump and Dump DOJ is just trying to get this man removed. They're trying to, Andy Ogles done introduced articles of impeachment against the man. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess. And the reason why we know that they're guilty is because the White House press secretary, Caroline Lipless, has basically said that they went through with the deportation flights. The border czar, Tom Homan, said that he didn't care about the judge's ruling, that they were going to continue to violate orders if it means deporting migrants. And also, they did a damn video showing that they deported these people despite the fact that the court ordered them not to proceed using that law to deport people. I declare, honey, it's a disgrace. So ultimately, all we need to know is what's the punishment going to be? Because if Frump and Dump can just violate court orders willy-nilly, then that means that the American people should go ahead and have their student loan forgiveness. That's the only thing that's stopping it, is a court order. And since court orders don't mean shit anymore, then hell, go ahead and give us our student loan forgiveness like President Biden wanted. I declare, honey, it's a disgrace. But players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This is Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News. This lawless administration is ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty me.